James, what's going on? How do you explain this?
Oh, is that you, Ryan? What's the big deal? I'm not at the office right now, so I don't know what you're expecting from me.
I want you to explain what's going on with these orders. We were supposed to receive an order of only 200. I just checked with my supplier, and they told me they sent 2,000 of them instead.
Huh? How did that happen?
I looked at the assignment history. You were the one who was in charge of making the order. But on the paperwork, it says that I was the one who made the order, as if someone knew they made a mistake and was covering their tracks.
That's not how I remember it. From what I remember, I thought that you were the one who told me to order that many. Wasn't it your call? I was just in charge of looking over it when you were done with everything. This wasn't my decision.
What? I don't remember doing anything like that. This was your assignment in the first place.
Why didn't you bother coming to me and getting this check before making the order? Just because you've been wanting to prove your place in the office doesn't give you the right to make orders without my say.
This is crazy. You know that I wasn't the one in charge of this order. Are you doing this to cover up your own mistakes and put the blame on me? I have never been part of the ordering side of the business. I know that you know that.
You're the one trying to pretend that this wasn't you who did this. Do you really think that you can put the blame on me? You haven't even been at the company as long as the other workers here, and yet you try to do the job of someone else? Not only are you lying about this, but you're contacting me when I'm not even at work. I'm trying to relax here. I was planning to take my girl out on a date, and now I have to deal with this? Don't you think wasting my time is unfair for me?
But I need you to help me solve this issue. This isn't something we can leave alone right now. Without your help, it's going to be hard to smooth over this problem.
I'm already off of work. I'm not going to head back now. And it's your mistake in the first place. Don't place the blame on someone else and force them to clean up your mess. This isn't my problem. I don't have anything forcing me to help you with this.
But you're the one who's familiar with the purchasing side of the business. You have the information I need.
It's too late in the day for me to worry about this. I'm not breaking my back over this. I'm going on a date with Megan, so why don't you bother someone else and keep me out of this?
Megan? You're going on a date with her?
You know how she's on paid leave right now. I thought I'd ask her on a date while she's open. I'm planning on meeting her in just a moment. I'm looking forward to having some fun with her.
She's the one from the department next to ours, right? That's the Megan you're going out with?
That's right. And you wouldn't believe what she said to me the other day. She told me that she wanted to start going steady with me. I was so surprised when she asked me.
You can't be serious. That's my girlfriend. She's supposed to be dating me.
Not anymore, it looks like. She already said that she wants to go out with me. She's already told me how excited she is for tonight. I'm planning to have her over for the entire night. I am going to enjoy this.
What?
Who would have thought that I'd be able to get to start dating the office hottie? I'm not that bad of a guy myself, though. I can understand what she sees in a man like me.
This can't be real. Why would she do this?
Oh, don't get so emotional over this. In the end, it is her decision, so don't be giving her a hard time about this.
Megan, we need to talk. I just heard from James that he and you are a thing now? That can't be true, right?
Ugh. I didn't think I'd have to deal with you right now.
Huh?
Look, Ryan, I'll explain it to you in a way that you'll understand. Don't you think it's wrong to put the blame of your mistakes on James? Why would you do this to him? That order was from a company that our company has been working with for a while. You can't risk our business over your pride.
But he was the one in charge of that side of the work. I had nothing to do with it.
I know it's hard for you to admit it, but I know it was you who did it. It doesn't matter either way, though. You don't have any chance of being with me either way.
Are you saying I'm getting dumped? For what?
I've been in touch with your manager. He's told me he's impressed with the work you've been putting in. He said it's only a matter of time before you were getting a promotion. But you had to ruin everything. You told him that you were fine with your replacement right now and weren't interested in a promotion.
I've already told you my reason behind that. It's not like I don't have a plan. But I don't plan to tie myself to the company long term. If I were to accept the promotion, I'd have to vow to be with the company for years.
I know what you've told me, but it still doesn't make sense. Is that really the reason you're doing all of this? Or do you just not like the idea of working harder?
I'm not doing this because I'm lazy. This has nothing to do with my work ethic.
Well, it made my decision of who I want to be with very easy. I know now that I should have been dating James from the start. Speaking of James, I just got to his apartment. It's going to be a fun night with him.
Oh, this is a joke.
I'm not going to keep myself attached to someone like you. James deserves all of me. So that means we're over, Ryan. I don't need a wage slave like you. I want someone with some real money. Why would I bother staying together with a man who doesn't even bother to get a promotion because he's too lazy? I bet before long you'll get fired for your mistakes.
I see how it is now. You don't have to say any more. I'm glad you told me about this. I'd rather not spend my time with someone like you too.
Excuse me? Are you trying to say something?
I'm saying I get it now. It's over, and I'll just have to get over that. Goodbye, Megan.
Well, look how things have turned out. Who would have thought that the last day I'd ever have to see you would come so soon? It was kind of a shock to me. I thought that the manager had a liking for you. Guess I read him wrong. You can't fix what you did the other day either. He must have realized just how much damage you did. I guess I'll have to thank you, though. I wouldn't have been promoted if it wasn't for you. Who would have thought that your mess up would allow me to get everything I ever wanted?
I heard all about it. You don't have to tell me anymore. You got promoted thanks to the connection you had to the boss. It sure must be nice being related to him, huh?
Oh, and how did you know about that?
It was something I heard from people in the office. Don't think too hard about it. It made things easy for you, though, didn't it? Having a blood relationship like that means you can pull all sorts of strings.
Are you done with your deep remarks? I know you're jealous, but I try to keep a lid on it.
And from what I heard from the manager, you'll be taking a large part of my old duties from now on. You're not wrong. Somebody has to do the work you never could. I'll be making sure that the customers and your old lover get all the care that they need to.
The company never needed a no-talent like you. It's about time this happened to you. Just thinking about it makes me grin. I have been waiting for this to happen.
I've made sure everything is ready for when you take over. The manager and I have made sure that all the information and tools you'll need will be at the touch of your fingertips. It's all saved on the company servers, so if you need anything, I'd refer to that.
I saw your excuse for a guidebook. I've already deleted it from the servers.
You deleted it?
I'm taking over the work of the guy who couldn't even handle his job. You think I need your stupid document? Even if I wanted to look at it, it is too late now. This job needs someone like me, someone who knows the job inside and out. And with our old manager quitting alongside you, I finally will be able to show you how valuable I am. I did myself a favor by deleting it. You've been a stain on this company for far long enough.
I see. Do what you want then. It's not like it's any of my business anymore. I'll leave the rest to you then. You won't have to see me ever again. Enjoy not having to see me at work anymore. I bet that's what you've always wanted.
Yeah, just finish your speech and get out of here. Ryan, it's James. I need you to pick up the phone. It's serious. There's been a problem at work. Pick up the phone already. I don't have time for you to ignore me like this. This isn't a joke. Pick up now. What on earth could you want, I wonder? I need you to get to the office right away. And why would I do something like that? Don't you remember I quit? I thought that you were glad that I was out of your hair. I doubt you're busy with anything. You've probably got nothing to do but look for jobs. Nope, I'm actually quite busy with work as we speak. Oh, don't bother lying to me. You couldn't have got hired that quickly. Look, I need your help with this. Stop giving me excuses and get over here. What is getting you so heated right now? And why do you want someone like me to help you? It's weird that you would ask someone who got fired to come back. It's even weirder that you're asking me to come back. I have been getting word from our clients that they don't plan to do business with us anymore. Oh, is that so? I was calling them to let them know about the change in staff. When I called to tell them, it was so strange. They told me that they weren't interested in business anymore. That's not the only thing that's happened either. I've gotten a few calls asking for you. I've let them know that I'm in charge of your work now. But they keep asking for things that I don't understand. And when I'm trying to ask what on earth they're talking about, they get upset with me and hang up. What is the meaning of this? What's going on? How am I supposed to handle this? It should have all been written down on the document I left for you. Your document? But I guess you were the one who said you didn't need my document. You said that you'd be able to take care of everything. Are you saying that wasn't true? But your document couldn't have been that important. What even was on it? It had a few things, like a list of the companies that wouldn't be working with your company after I left. What? Next, it had a list of companies that hadn't decided if they would stay, and that they would check to see if the new management was up to their standards. It also had details of each client's names, numbers, personalities, and anything you might need when calling them. Not only that, but it also had a few notes on the basics of my job and a few tricks to succeed. And that covers everything that was on it? But I don't get it. This was supposed to be my big break. Why would all of my clients decide to jump ship as soon as you and our old manager decided to quit? You must have been planning something. What have you done? We both were planning to quit as soon as we had the chance. The slip-up with the orders didn't have anything to do with it. What? I asked our manager if he wanted to come with me. He agreed to it. I was looking for some people I knew I could depend on, and he was the perfect candidate. You wanted him? But for what? Why would he quit to join whatever you were doing? I've started my own company. We're working as partners from now on. What? He had a lot of interest in the business I was planning and wanted to be a part of it. Before we left, we let the companies that we were working with know that we were doing our own thing. We didn't expect them to ask if they could continue business with our new company. It looks like most of your clients are a bit attached to how we do business. They respect what we do. But that doesn't make any sense. You were the one who took the fall for the orders. Everyone was supposed to know all about what happened and how it was your fault. Why would they want to keep doing business when they know about that? They know that you were the one responsible for that. But how? It had your name on the paperwork. That doesn't mean that there isn't other ways to find the truth. For example, the history of company computers and the security footage can show what was really going on. It's easy to see what happened when you look at that. It shows exactly what happened. You were caught in broad daylight changing information on documents. People actually look at that? You got off easy, though. I knew that I wouldn't be able to get my way with the boss. With you being related to him, I had little chance that he would take my side over yours. But I thought that this would be something our clients would like to hear about. I guess they don't want to work with someone who is as dishonest as you. I don't blame them. Who trusts the person who blamed his mistakes on someone else? You can't be serious about this. Are you really that petty? What is wrong with you?
And why would they bother trusting the word of someone like you? You're a nobody. Well, this nobody has been working for the company for 3 years before quitting. They've gotten used to talking to me. You tricked me. This isn't fair. I don't see what's unfair about any of this. The client has their choice of who they want to do business with, right? What's unfair about them wanting to work with the same people they've worked with so far? But that doesn't mean... Well, I've got to go. I don't have time to be talking to you all day. Huh? I told you I'm at work. I have things that still need to get done. I don't have all day to talk to you. So this is where our conversation ends. I'll see you later. You can't leave me like this. Don't leave me hanging like this. I can't do this by myself. I need you here to handle this. Do you know what will happen if you're not around?
Hey, Ryan. It's me, Megan. Do you have time to talk right now?
What do you want?
Don't be so cold. I wanted to talk to you again. I've heard about what you've been up to. It sounds like things have been going well for you. You said you don't want to get a promotion, but you never said anything about starting your own business.
That's true. I've started my own business.
You should have told me about this. I would have been more supportive of you if I had only known. Aren't you making more money than you were before, too? That's amazing! I always knew that you had the skills to do this if you just tried. I was thinking maybe I was wrong about you. I want us to try to get together again.
No thanks, I'm good.
Huh? But why not? I know you'll be busy, but I don't mind.
I'm surprised you even have the guts to ask me this in the first place. Not only did you always say the worst things to me, you broke up with me to hook up with my jerk of a coworker. I don't need a cheating dirtbag like you in my life anymore.
Cheating dirtbag? How could you say that about me?
And I've been hearing a few rumors about your behavior. Something about you trying to hook up with other guys because your current boyfriend looks like he's about to get fired?
That's just a rumor. You know how people at the office are.
I've been around the office long enough to know who I can trust and who I can't.
Well, I wouldn't worry about any rumors. People always are saying things that aren't true. So, what do you say? Do you think that we could make things work after all? I promise that things are going to be good from now on. I care about you, Ryan.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not going to be dating anyone anytime soon. I'd rather die than have to start dating you again.
But it was a mistake what I did. I never meant what I said.
Oh, don't try and lie to me now. I already know who you really are now, Megan. You've told me plenty on how you felt about me too.
But that wasn't who I really was. I was just worried about you. I didn't think that you'd actually believe what I was saying about you.
If you are really worried about me, you'll do me a favor and won't bother contacting me ever again.
Please, Ryan, I can explain everything. Just slow down and think this through.
Goodbye forever.
Please, Ryan!
James couldn't keep up with the flood of cancelled contracts. He was soon fired from the company. The company is still busy putting out the fires he started. He begged and begged, but they didn't want to keep the man who was responsible for losing so much business. It was bound to happen. James was always trying to take advantage of others while hardly doing any work himself. It's about time karma bit him in the back. After having to work with a coworker like him, it's about time he paid for his mistakes. From what I've heard, he's still busy trying to find a company that'll hire him. But there is plenty of word about how he was fired, and things have been going poorly for him. James's problems didn't end with his work. Megan dumped James as soon as he was fired. She only seemed to be after his money. When she knew that he was fired, she dumped him on the spot. I'm just glad I was able to get her out of my life before she took advantage of me. I'm now working with my old manager to create our business. I didn't expect things to go as well as they did. I truly didn't think that so many of the clients from our old work would want to do business with us. I'm looking forward to making something meaningful with a reliable partner at my side. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.